So it's Zubats and JRE from center court here inside Paycom Center, and we are underway.
Get guys different starts. As Powell goes coast to coast, not able to finish. This is what the Thunder want, to get out in transition.
Shai accelerates, gets to his spot, pulls up, high archer. We got our first bucket of the game.
On the offensive end, but I think it's equally important to do it on the defensive end.
Oh, great defense from behind. As Man stepped in on the backside and took it away from Zubats. As Man goes right to the cup, banks it in right over the outstretched arm of Reggie Jackson. SGA, former Clipper, was with LA for a year. Man off the deck, pulls up, and he's going to get the bounce. And on the bounce, it didn't even touch the net.
Yeah, just sending a message early.
Here is Norman Powell, and it looked like he was rejected by Wiggins inside. 2-on-2, Man, stutter step, got pushed off his spot, and still able to get that ball up over the rim.
And how about that in transition? Right hand, showing you his versatility. Same transition with the left hand.
And the Clippers get their first made basket. It comes from Terrence Mann. That was contested, but Zubats might have affected the release. Here is Man, long strides, got down, and Zubats follows. Has faced some big bodies, obviously, with Jokic, Gobert, and Karl Anthony Towns. SGA, that's easy for him. They try to drive, pulls up again, and he's got himself another stop on a dime, mid-range jumper.
Yeah, there's another one of those when I'm talking about drive into space.
Zubats, a little power dribble into that baby hook shot.
And they've been trying to go into him.
There's no Man negotiating right to JRE, and Zubats again. He's been a presence inside. Up ahead to Powell. Powell is going to lay it up and in.
Well, he does a good job of planning himself.
Man lost his footing. Here comes Wiggins as he will fly right to the rim, counted on a foul.
We talk about
this is Covington from the outside, and Shai takes it away from Zubats. Back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Shai not going to miss that one. The pretty scoop and score.
Coach Dagnall told me that this has been a very encouraging sign because the offensive glass has been a big area of emphasis for this group. And as a smaller team, those boards are a great way to...
For a fresh 14.
A lot of players block shots a lot of times, and they're doing a good thing. This is a really good thing here. Pokusevski over to Jang.
You see him just trying to process the game, playing his fourth game of his young career. Number 11 overall pick, nice find underneath. That is Covington, usually camped out behind the three-point line. And OKC starts quarter number 2 with a 5-point lead, going right to Bazley on that lob pass inside. No Zubats, but he's still surrounded. There was a reach in by Covington to knock it free. Here is Wall and his speed right to the cup and the score.
You talk about a young team that's playing together for the first time, man. That's pretty good.
They've been one of the best teams at taking care of the basketball on the season. In the top 10, Coffee bounces off of Jang. Poku's so fun with the ball in his hands in the open floor. Getting a better decision maker as Man got caught underneath and couldn't get the pass out over to Bazley. Got to close out on Kennard. He's always looking to shoot the three and does so there. You see, Mike, the Thunder are really making a concerted effort to get to the cup, much like that drive and a nifty.
Despite not having Paul George or Kawhi Leonard tonight.
Covington this time unselfish. Saw Terrence Mann slicing across the base. Short jumper drop for him earlier in the game, not that one. Coffee gambled, allows Man to spring free, and he got inside and scores. How about Trey Mann? He's now in the double. Michael, he looks comfortable in his game as Jackson takes a bump. Zubats returns, immediately gets the rebound and sends it out to Batum. Muscala looking to distribute. There's the cut from Pokusevski. Just uses his size. Coffee can't do anything about it, and Poku's got the layup. That one, Zubats gobbles up that rebound. Clippers, good ball movement. That is a spot. Nick Batum has been knocking down shots his entire career. Wall coming off the bench for the Clippers and scores that basket.
You can't coach that. You just saw it, folks. You just got to do it.
Shai does the exact same thing, except this time he kicks it out to a wide open Man three.
Now to Officials have really let that kind of play out on both ends.
And Muscala wasting no time. First shot of the third.
Can they get all their pieces on the floor for extended periods of the season? Just a lock and load.
Interesting because Batum said, and a lot of that has to do with just flat out cohesion. And hard to get cohesion. The guy's not playing as Wiggins. Nice drive as he runs. He is now 2 for 9. See Shai, just spun right away. Zubac's hand in the face, and Shai shows that soft touch on the fadeaway.
The 7-footer.
He had to use the full fade on that one because the extension from Zubac, that ball got poked away from behind. They hit ahead to Shai. It's a 2-on-1. Next little Euro step to Shed. Pow.
He was a pure scorer. He was one of those guys, a terrific block. No foul on the play at the rim. Zubac
complaining all the way down the floor, and there's a Shai spin, bank home.
I tell you, that time Reggie Jackson was checking his wallet.
So not only the Thunder got sturdy on defense, trying to get some buckets on the other end on offense, and the latest coming from Mann.
As they continue to struggle offensively.
Well, Michael, how about Trey Mann? We're going to mention the 19 points as Wiggins.
Done a good job in the paint, too, almost doubling the Clippers in the paint.
And there's another sloppy LA miscue. Shai's going to dump it off. This will be an easy. At the 4:45 mark of quarter number 3, it's going to grow a little more on that pretty high-low action. SGA on the dive.
That time Poku was all by himself on that roll.
Coffee bounces off of Poku, finds Mann. Now pass got deflected, so he's going to have to take the shot. It's Baisley. His was blocked by Covington. Covington on the reverse. Trade target at the deadline. He's been traded 4 times in 4 years. Wall swishes one down from the outside. John Wall. As John Wall, part of that second unit for LA. And Poku got the deflection and the steal. What's he going to do here with Covington? He goes behind his back, went for the scoop. No, but there's Muscala to put it down. They're going to race back defensively. You see Wall surveying. He'll pull up. Mid-range shot is good. Dort never got his hand up. JRE got it off in time. Kenrich rips it away. Someone's going to have to put it up at Shai straight away. Count it.
Shot attempts in the Clippers.
Wow. Kenrich, why not? Take the 2. Not in the teeth with defense, but wanted it back outside. Here is Mann. Nice pass underneath, and Coffee that time came over to swat Robinson Earl. Hard close out on Kennard as he will knife his way to the cup of the reverse. As Jackson is shut off nicely. Thunder getting back defensively. Kennard can't let him spring free, and he does so there.
Stop you wanted. This leads to a transition opportunity.
Mann swings it down to Shai. Catch fire 3 from the corner. That is good.
I mean, you've been able to kind of wrestle back and forth. You know, that big deficit you had. You know the Clippers going to make a run. You know, all teams always make a run. He's one of those guys who's had some big games for the Clippers, but right now, Clippers are just struggling to score the basketball, and this is back to the business at hand.
Like this one, the Thunder needed to find the offense. Shai getting to the free throw line, then the dish to Kenrich, and Zubac will power it down. Kennard, you don't want him to spring free for a 3. It's Coffee on the outside. Powell, and an aggressive drive and score by Norman Powell. Pitchers have been great tonight.
They have kept a nice balance on both ends.
Mann puts his head down. The beautiful touch inside. Trey Mann's got 25 on the 7-footer. He wasn't ready for it. Shai to Wiggins, who's going to cap off the night.
Well, the Thunder just having fun.
A fantastic night defensively for the Thunder, who forced a ton of